Hi, I have this from Spirit Team for you. The first thing that's coming in is the energy that they're giving me about the element of surprise around someone. If you live in a place where they give you some type of weather warning or some type of warning about something, Spirit Team is saying take it serious and prepare. If this is something, you live in a place where they do this every year, like maybe the weather around this time of the year, something happens, just have a backpack ready with your basic essentials and be prepared to move very quickly is what Spirit Team is saying. This may actually be a you have to get up and go type of situation. Spirit Team is saying this. If someone gave you a plant or something with dirt, I'm getting a plant. But the phrase is digging up the dirt. Also, let me go back to that. If the plant is dying, if the plant is not thriving, this is a message for you to go ahead and either plant some new soil in there and, take good care of the plant, or either you may have to actually get rid of this plant. Digging up the dirt. If someone says that they have something on you and they don't provide any proof about it, ask for your proof. If they're going to try to do something to scare you or to say that they need something out of you, or they're going to release some information, get the proof, is what Spirit Team is saying. I need the proof because you could be saying whatever. And some people just like to just be evil and just see people in a state of anxiety and they're just negative Nellies and Nelsons. I say this to you, Spirit Team is saying, this is whoever's around this, they have an impulse control problem. And they're also upset because I guess you just really let them go for real and they just don't have that influence over you anymore. I'm getting this coming in. If you're looking for a new place, make sure you do the thorough check on the place that you're about to get. Find out about it. Actually go and see where you're supposed to be going. You don't want to move into a place that has a negative vibe or negative energy. Yes, you will do your cleansing, of course, but you want to make sure. Just because it's coming through an agency or just because it's a good realtor or whatever this is, check for yourself. I'm also getting this. If something felt good, and when you were doing it, like walking or yoga or Pilates, go back to that. Go back to what makes you feel good is what Spirit Team is saying. If someone says to you, oh, you're just fine the way you are, why are you doing all that? Or I think you're good. They may think you're good, but if you're not good, go ahead and do what makes you feel good. You're losing too much weight or gaining too much weight, whatever it is, or you're too much into that group and I need this or that. Discuss with them how you can arrange to spend time together. But if you really feel good and it really makes you feel fulfilled joining this group or being with this group, do that. If they care for you, they want to see you happy. Most relationships, if someone is doing something that they like, and as long as it's not causing any problem within your main relationship, what's the problem? You know what? Two individuals come together. They're individuals alone who have their own likes, but you come together and you do things that you like together as a couple. Spirit Team is saying, don't forget that. That's very important. Jump into anything that you feel is new, that you like, and that it's new. You may think that, oh, I'm getting older, or you may feel like, oh, I'm an oddball. I don't know if I could do that. Try it, because you know what? That's a check off your bucket list of things to do, and it may work out for a year, and then you may get tired of it and you may leave it alone. But the main thing is about you feeling good about you. Don't let anybody pull you away from something. If they have a problem, ask them to break it down as to what's the problem. Because when it all comes down to it, maybe they need to discover a new hobby for themselves, is what Spirit Team is saying. I'm also getting somebody's being granted something Like when I say granted, I'm talking about gifts being granted. You know, this new gift that you have, learn how to regulate it, is what Spirit Team is saying. They're showing me a light switch that goes on and off. And they're also showing me a sign. It's like if you owned a store. There's the open and close sign. You know, you either push the button and light it up and turn it off and it becomes dark, or either you flip it over, old school, open and closed. But there's something about being opened and being closed, having boundaries and setting limits, is what Spirit Team is saying. I'm also getting this to be careful. It's something, they're bringing back this weather thing again, something about weather and being careful, and dirt. They're also showing me some train tracks for some reason. This is what I have for you at this time. I hope that everything works out in your favor. Be safe. Look forward.